The Dylan and Jessy Show! Lumina! Welcome back everyone to Thing with Mistletoes.
Let's land this again.
Okay, so this is a new session, and I've been thinking, we weren't sure about whether or not we were going to do Gabriel Laurent and Danny Laurent this year or next year. I had a great thumbnail idea for the finale, but that's just gonna wait for next year. We're gonna do it next year. We're just gonna finish up Landis, and I think next episode will probably be the finale. I don't think this one will be. I don't think this will be. And we'll do the Laurents next year, and then we'll see what's up with them. I'm very curious about Gabriel though, because they seem to ship him with Clarissa. So what will happen?
What's happening?
I'm very curious about that. Also, a couple of minutes ago, it started snowing outside. So that's a funny coincidence that fits this game really well. Okay, I have to get back to my Landis role.
This is not real snow. Look how it's flickering.
Yeah, that's not happening in real life. It's snowing very heavily here. You've definitely brightened up. Okay, I still have to get into it. Wait. Lumina, you've definitely brightened up.
Well, who wouldn't? I'm still a bit shaken by that incident with Mrs. Smith, but at least we're getting somewhere.
I guess you're right. And perhaps he was only lying when he told us that he saw Vincy get taken away.
You're right. I was really worried when I heard that, but now that I think about it, he might have been lying. That is, if he really is the Mr. Smith we are looking for.
Well, maybe he is. We hardly see Mr. Smith, right? Even though he only lives a few houses away from here, in that haunted mansion. We shouldn't worry about it too much though, Lumi. Daniel and Gabriel are on our team now. I'm sure they'll be a great help to this case.
You're right, and thanks.
You're
the one who's friends with them, silly. If not for you, we might not have gotten the idea to ask for their help.
You and Rissa have been classmates with them for years too, you know. And besides, like Gabby said, if Mr. Smith is really the one who kidnapped your brother, then he deserves to be punished. Who knows? He might be the one who kidnapped those other children as well.
Oh, I hope not. That's so terrible. Landis smiles softly, moving closer to me.
Vince is fine, I'm sure of it. So don't worry too much, okay? Got to Vince getting crucified.
I nod, smiling at it as well. He lowers his eyes for a second, a faint hint of red streaked across his cheeks.
I'll see you in the morning, Lumina!
See you, lads.
Shush. What? What?
I give him a wave as he disappears into his home. Smiling to myself, I turn around and open the door into my own house.
Auf Wiedersehen.
My eyes happen to glance at a picture of me and Vince on top of the table. Well, Vince, Big Sis is coming to save you.
Show us the picture.
Yeah.
Oh, of course they're not. Only the kissing scenes.
I wake up to the blinding sun in my eyes and the alarm ringing in my ears.
Hey, it's the Pringle guys again. Pringle guy.
It takes me a few seconds to realize that I'm actually hearing a ringing phone. Ring, ring.
Ring, ring.
What time is it?
Ring, ring.
7?
Ring, ring.
God, why is somebody calling so early?
Click.
Click. Hello?
I clicked. Hello. Lumina. Yes, it's me. I'm sorry for waking you up pretty early, but Gabby has just contacted me and...
Gabby Laurent? What did he say?
So now he's Gabby Laurent, not Gabriel? Apparently, the police did some sort of investigation late last night, and
Well?
they found some sort of evidence regarding your brother's disappearance.
What?
I'll meet you outside. Let's go together over there.
Yes, thank you. Click.
Click.
Yes. In my excitement, I hurriedly rolled down my bed, knocking a glass from the nightstand. Ouch.
Oh, can you turn on the timer? I realized we forgot. We don't know how long this episode is going to be.
I hurriedly make my way outside, hair still dripping wet and tummy rumbling in hunger.
Oh, got a rumbling in my tummy.
Landis meets me with a half-excited, half-nervous expression on his face.
Are you ready?
Ready for anything. Wait, ready for what?
Because of the evidence they found last night. Officer Laurent had issued a search warrant for the Smith's home. We should be heading over there right now.
Yes, come on!
Wait, is the culprit someone else now? Or is it still connected to the old lady? I'm curious.
It's still connected, no?
Okay.
At the police station, we are told that the evidence they found was a syringe and a piece of cloth.
They really are twins. Look at.
It's just mirrored.
Yeah, I actually like that. Well, the eyebrows are different. The eyes maybe slightly as well if you really look closely. It's the subtle details that matter. Ugh. I still have to get into this. Okay.
Not just any cloth, though, but a bloody one.
Okay, that's similar. That's similar to the old lady, yeah.
The blood belongs to one of the missing children that turned up 2 days ago. It was found in a garbage bin near Mr. Smith's house. Which, coincidentally, turns out to be his mother's house.
Okay, makes sense. So we get
because
a different
of that,
side
the
of the
authorities
story.
are given a search warrant for the Smith's home. Officer Laurent briefs us about the plan. The plan is to stay outside the house for a while, check for any suspicious activity, and then ask the suspects questions. If something suspicious comes up, then the police are free to search the house. Or something like that. I seriously don't know how they're gonna do it, since I don't exactly work on the force. Of course you're not. Some of the police stay outside Mr. Smith's house, while the others wait out in front of the old woman's home.
This might actually be the finale.
Yeah. Danny and Gabby have positioned themselves with the former, while Lance and I decide to stay with the latter group of police. We wait. And wait. And wait! One man in civil clothing approaches the house and goes around it for a few minutes. And suddenly, the man signals for the other guys to move closer. They start going up the stairs, knocking on the door.
Steps. You said steps. Doesn't matter. Okay.
My brain is
we're back. We already did this, but
we
sure.
already did that.
Open the door! This is the police!
Knock, knock.
You don't have to do that every time. The game is doing it. You have to open the door, madam. We have a search warrant.
My heart is pounding loud. I do knocks on the door.
Hello?
Knock, knock. I can't wait to see you, Vince.
If you don't open this door, madam, we'll have no choice but to break it down.
Knock, knock.
On 3. 1, 2, 3. Bam!
The door crashes to the ground and the officers immediately enter the house. I immediately hurry inside the house, grabbing a very reluctant Landis' hand.
This is different.
Yeah. Let's go!
But Lumina!
I pull him with me as I enter the house, my heart beating wildly inside my chest.
Lumina! Wait.
I put one finger against my lips. Landis nods, wide-eyed. We follow the other officers inside the house as they start searching the rooms. Oh God, please be here, please! Suddenly, I hear a loud thump coming from upstairs. My heart beats even faster than before. A policeman peeks out from one of the second floor rooms and calls out to us.
We found the boy!
I feel a burst of energy surge through me. Adrenaline rush? Vince! Officer Laurent bursts inside barking orders.
Notify the others! Now! We found a missing boy here! We might find the other children as well!
Landis and I run up the stairs, skipping 2 or 3 steps at a time. I can't believe they found Vincent!
It's just another boy.
We make our way past the surprised officers, keeping our eyes on the figure huddled on the ground. Vincent! At the sound of my voice, my brother's head slowly lifts up to look at me. I can't help but cry and laugh at the same time as I kneel in front of him. He's deadly pale, his hands are tied, and he's got a piece of cloth around his mouth.
It's just me, or is it going way faster in Landis' route than Jake's route? I feel like Jake was looking a long time before anything happened.
I take out the gag and quickly release him from his binds. Landis helps him sit up as I hold his face in my hands. Oh, Vincey, my Vincey! To my surprise, he rolls his eyes at me and suddenly frowns.
You're way too noisy, Lumi. I'm tired.
Back to the usual Vince. Oh, this again.
It's up here.
I see that!
And you were really slow.
I couldn't help but pull him towards me for a big hug, kissing his cold forehead. I'm just glad you're safe. I was so worried about you.
Lumi!
Are you alright? Does anything hurt? Just tell me, okay? Vincy, oh Vincy, say something please. Does your back hurt? Or maybe your hands? Your hands? What's wrong? I'm here, you can tell me. To my surprise, or maybe not really, tears suddenly start flowing down my little brother's cheeks. And seeing him crying, I couldn't help but cry as well.
Sis!
Shh, Sis is here, okay? I'm here. You're safe now, Vincy. Don't cry.
I wasn't scared. I knew you'd find me. It's just that...
He starts crying even more, much to my surprise and concern.
Sis, I'm sorry for kicking you out of our house the other day.
I couldn't help but let out a chuckle at his words. Phew, you scared me. I thought it was something else.
Sis! I missed you, sis! So much!
I just hugged him tightly in my arms as if I would never let him go. If only I could, I definitely wouldn't let my brother go. No matter how many fights we have, he'll always be my little brother and I will always be his big sister. I'll always be here for him, no matter what. You don't know how much Sis missed you.
Oh, I've already read most of this.
You're safe now. I'll never let anything happen to you again, I promise.
We're done.
That's what I was saying before I started reading. We already did that. Officer Laurent asked Landis to accompany me and my brother out the door as they continue the search. An ambulance comes and Lan and I hop on to bring Vince to the hospital. The hospital staff says that Vince might be traumatized from the incident, as most kidnapped children are.
No shit.
I hope not though. My brother is a strong kid. If anything, I bet he even thought of the whole thing as an adventure. So how are you feeling now, Vince?
Great, I guess.
Not traumatized or anything, little Vince.
Sis, please tell your friends that I'm not little anymore.
You heard him. Oh, fine, but you aren't traumatized or anything.
Nah. It was creepy though. She tried to force her cookies on me a couple of times.
I already read that.
Yeah.
That step is so hard for you to decline.
Just Landis might pop up at any moment. So hard. So sis, you gotta make me some cookies, okay? I'm positively starving.
You weren't fed there?
If you call ham and eggs for 4 days proper nourishment.
I'll give you a nice meal when we get home.
You said it. Thanks for everything though.
It's not just me, Landis helped out too.
Yeah. Landis? Really? I thought Landis was a sis.
That German guy. I immediately clamped a hand over Vince's mouth.
Aww.
I don't mind him. Vince immediately breaks free from my grasp, smiling brightly at the three of us.
I just didn't know Lance is so awesome. Oh no, he thinks he's awesome. Thanks for helping my sister look for me. I appreciate it, dude. You're welcome. Haha, sure, dude. Awesome guys are cool in my book.
Hey, how come I didn't get an awesome comment?
That's life, sis.
What?
Come to think of it, you are a lot like Lumina, Vincent. No way. Yes, you are. Really? Really? How come? Well, you're both strong-willed and kind and funny.
Len? Ah, so sweet.
That's not true.
What? You don't want to become like me?
I want to be like Jake. Nah, I'm not like my sister.
You're little.
She's a lot kinder, stronger, and better than I am. Even though she sure is a pain in the butt sometimes.
Why are these characters doing that dog thing?
I don't know, just a funny face. Oh, that I'm sure of.
Hey. police gives us the good news that the remaining children were also found hidden in different rooms, all bound and gagged. Most of them were in the same state as Vincent when we found him, starving and cold. Whoever did this should be punished severely, in my opinion. Unfortunately, the suspected culprit was never found in that house. She remains at large until now. That saddens us a lot, but at least the children are safe now. Including Vince.
Hey sis! Sis!
Huh? I wake up to my brother jumping on my bed. Stop! This is not how a 10-year-old acts!
Well, when I'm in the house, I'm not just a 10-year-old. I'm your brother. So I'm allowed to bug you.
Vince, stop! I wanna go back to sleep!
Nuh-uh. Lumi, wake up! Sis!
I toss the bed covers aside and face my brother. What? He grins lazily and pats my head.
You're even uglier in the morning, sis.
Shut up, Vincent!
Haha, your friends are downstairs, you dummy.
What?
We're gonna go somewhere. Yay!
What? Where?
It's a surprise, so I won't tell you. But hurry up, I wanna go ASAP.
Are you sure about this?
Sure, I'm sure. Why? Don't you want to go?
I ruffle his hair, pulling him closer to me. It's not that, I just want you to be okay.
I'm okay. Really?
You sure? I know what happened these last few days must have been so painful for you.
Nah, I actually had you in my mind the entire time. I'm happy you came for me. I knew you would, sis.
Really?
Well, of course. If you didn't, Mom and Dad will probably kill you.
Vince?
I'm going to bed. I'm just kidding. Yeah, of course. My big sister never lets me down.
Aww.
She's getting older.
Now don't you give me a hug.
I immediately pull him in for a big embrace. Huh? Make him stop mid-sentence.
Hug.
The microphone is in my way. To my surprise, he puts his arms around me as well.
Love you, sis.
Love you more, baby bro.
Already read all of this. Go back to Landis.
Yeah.
Lumi, I can breathe, sis. We're getting too much. It's really
Oh,
gross.
yeah.
You better hurry up. He jumps up for my bed. Yeah. Don't forget to brush your teeth, sis.
Yeah, Vincent, you little... Landis, West, and Vincent apparently arranged a trip for the four of us today.
Cheese.
We first went to the children across the road and introduced Vincent to them. Oh, this he can.
Maybe it's different.
At first, they all looked really surprised to see us visit them again. They were... No,
Hopefully, or whatever.
it's the same.
Okay, we already read this. Already
Yeah,
read
Landis
this.
is not involved, I think.
Nah, it's the same scene, right?
Yeah.
Vincent from... Alright.
That shirt of Fleur really looks like Nanako.
Okay, this is different because I don't remember Christmas
After
Bazaar.
that nice
We went to
meeting,
the
we had a
arcades
nice
last
dinner,
time.
and afterwards we all went together to the Christmas Bazaar.
Instead of the arcades. So this is new. Clover's is
Oh,
back!
Clovers! To be perfectly honest, I feel a little weird since the place reminds me of the night Vince disappeared.
Understandable.
I understand it. Looking at him, however, I feel thankful that he holds no bad memories of what happened. It's a pretty nice night, huh?
Yep.
Right.
Yup.
With a raised eyebrow, I glance at them suspiciously. Are you guys hiding something from me?
Hiding?
Hiding? No, of course not.
Why would we ever hide something from you?
I look at them straight in the eye, trying to decipher their expressions. Vista is obviously hiding something. And Vince looks ready to burst. As for Landis...
I really have to pee.
Hey, are you okay?
Huh?
You look sick?
Blech.
I put one hand against his forehead, feeling for his temperature. He suddenly turns a bright shade of red and jerks away from me. Mr. and Vince nudge him forward towards me. I glance at them suspiciously once more. Anyway, Vince and I, we're gonna go check out some stuff over there. Over where? Over there! She points somewhere to one direction.
Oh wow, is that Harry Styles?
Maybe a poster? I'm winding my eyes at her, gesturing at my little brother. What? Pulling her closer to me, I move away from the boys a little bit. What are you laughing? Harry Styles?
I don't know any of the others' names.
You can't seriously suspect me to let my
Expect
brother...
me, niet zo suspect.
You can seriously expect me to let my brother out of sight, can you?
Okay.
Come on, he'll be with me anyway. And I won't let him out of my sight. What if you find some cute scarves or jackets? Well, I'm also gonna let Vincey try them on. Yeah, that's right. Rissa. Come on, Min, relax, okay?
I think Vince is the winner of all of us.
How can you expect me to relax when Vincey is right here with us? She gives me a warm smile, putting one hand on my shoulder. Min, I understand what you're feeling. I know you're feeling protective of Vince. But we won't go very far, I promise. As a matter of fact, I make sure that he'll stick beside me no matter where we go. I stare deep into her eyes, trying to calm my nervous heart. She smiles again, and I let my defenses down.
What is all that noise outside? I hope the microphone isn't picking it up.
Nothing, I smile back at her. Don't you dare let my brother out of your sight, Larissa Gabriel Davis.
Gabriel?
Yeah.
What?
Why? That name again.
Foreshadowing.
She sticks out her tongue at me, looking disgust at the sound of her own name. So, call me that, Lumina, the fall. Can't do it to me, huh? Why did my parents have to give me a middle name? Hey, I think it's pretty. Rissa flashes her pearly eyes at me, grinning mischievously. Well, of course it's pretty. How else will it match me? I roll my eyes at her and she laughs. Anyway, Min, the coats are calling me. Coats? Seriously? Yes, because you did promise me you'll be going with me to the bazaar. We're already at the bazaar. Exactly. We've been here for about 30 minutes and I haven't bought anything yet. I can't believe it. I stifle my laughter as Vissa huffs. We move back closer to the boys,
there they
who
are.
are looking at us curiously.
Homemade
Rissa
coffee
pretends to be
memories.
serious for a moment before suddenly squealing in front of Vince. Vincey, you're granted permission.
Really? Yay! Thanks, sis.
You seem really excited for this, Vince.
Well, of course. Rissa here said that you and Len should...
Whoa.
Well, of course. Rissa here said that you and Len should...
Oh, okay, dat een nieuw tekstbox.
Rissa immediately clams a hand over my brother's mouth, smiling sheepishly at us. Anyway, we're going now. The scarves are calling. Bye.
He's going to
Bye.
wrap me in scarves. Help!
I turned to Landis with a confused expression on my face. What was that all about?
I really don't know. But I think Vince likes Rissa. What?
Landis looks at my brother and our girl best friend as they hop from one stall
Girl
to
best friend. Okay.
Yeah, it's really weird. Okay, to another, choosing different items. I don't know if my eyes are just tricking me, but I think Rissa keeps speaking at us every now and then.
I'm peeking.
I glance back at Landis, his eyes stayed focused on the two, as if he doesn't notice my presence beside him. I lightly tap him on the shoulder.
Tap tap. Oh! Oh! I'm sorry. I wasn't a ma.
He trails off and I look at him expectantly. What?
Nothing. You look beautiful tonight.
My head swiftly turns to him. What did you say?
I mean, you always look beautiful. It's just that today you look even more beautiful and...
He sighs as if giving up. I just smile brightly at this cute compliment. Thank you, Landis. You don't look so bad yourself.
Hey, I look normal, don't I?
Of course you do, silly. We start walking around the bazaar, half-mindedly checking out some items. To be perfectly honest, I'm more focused on Landis than on the things in my hand. You're not bad looking at all, you know. I see him glance at me from the corner of his eyes.
You think someone would like me?
At this, I turn to him, stifling my laughter. Is Landis in love? Of course someone would like you. You're like the kindest, nicest, most amazing guy I've ever known.
Really?
Really? He smiles at me and I feel my heart beating fast. Strangely, I feel surprised at my own words. Is it possible that I... No, wait. How could that be? He's my best friend, right? Besides, he doesn't like me. To him, I'm just a girl best friend. Nothing more and nothing less. Is this someone you like? Nan looks at me, surprised at what I just asked him.
What?
I sigh, repeating my question. Is this someone you like? Breathing in deeply, I hold my breath, waiting for his answer. His face slowly scrunches into a frown. We continue staring into each other for a while. Finally, he looks away.
I guess so.
He looks a bit creepy, his face.
Well, I don't think so.
I look away as well, feeling his words hit me deeply. Who could he possibly like? Is it Rissa?
Oh yeah.
Is it, I don't know, Anna? Mia?
Oh,
Shaina? Lynn?
look at all these characters we met. Not all these characters are supposed to know.
Darn it, why am I thinking of a classmate's names?
You sound like Tyon.
Stop it now, Lumina. Turning to Landis, I force a smile on my face. Is it someone I know? Another pause. Oh, this is going too slow. Slowly, he looks at me nodding.
Oh my god. Yeah!
Do I dare ask him who it is?
Yeah!
I open my mouth intending to ask him about his little crush.
Yeah!
However, the sinking feeling that it might be Rissa or somebody else erases all the traces of courage from me. I press my lips together into a tight line. I'm happy for you. He looks away again, nodding.
Thanks.
A
Dankeschön.
moment of silence passes. I can't take it anymore. I nudge him. Surprised, he looks back at me.
That was my nudge sound.
Wow, he was obviously lost in his thoughts.
You are the ocean's grey waves.
Destined to see. Was he thinking about this girl? The Zoomer?
I was to say the same thing.
Darn it! Just
You're
be
not
happy
going to
for
marry your
best
cousin,
friend.
are you?
Oh
Okay. Come on. Let's,
There are lots of cool stuff here, huh? You should be happy that he helped you find your brother.
Yeah, lots.
Good to Clovers, guys!
I wanna
For that
see
alone, you
who
really
buys-
should be thankful
maybe
if you
Uni
have-
works there?
What did you say?
Maybe Uni from
Yeah, maybe
Xenoblade 3 works there.
And you really made that son?
The child did. Let's.
I think that's
Joran!
I think Jorman.
Okay,
Dirk.
okay. Have you read this yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to check them out.
The Clovers?
No, I don't know what they are going to do. That is, I wonder who you really like.
Sure.
We continue chatting merrily as we
Merrily.
walk around the bazaar. As for me, I put away the thoughts of Landis liking somebody at the back of my mind. So what if you like somebody else, right? Right? Maybe we should start the next, maybe end this episode?
I'm not sure. I think the next episode is going to be too short if we stop now.
Oh, okay.
It's very hard to. Is it? Should we?
Is Christmas Eve not coming?
What do you mean Christmas? Yeah, it's coming, but that's not very long.
No, okay, then we continue.
I think we should make
After a
this
few
the
more
last
hours,
one.
the four of us make our way back home.
Yeah.
Of course, as always, we drop Rissa off first. Afterwards, Landis accompanies Vince and me to our house. He smiles as I close the door behind us, and I simply smile back.